cold, cold night. We will start with the pledge, however. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. I'll turn things over to the town clerk, Georgette Davis, starting to do administrating the oath. Oaths.
Do you want to go first, Sam?
Sure.
Read them here. Okay. I'll get away from this one. Raise your right hand. I state my name. State your name.
I, Samuel Carbone,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
my duties as town councilman
my duties as town councilman
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You can have that back. You just want to do everybody in order?
Sure, whatever. Yeah.
No. I know, just do it first.
I don't think I have my legs. Yeah, but my jacket. I won't bad for now. All right.
Take those lapels out of your pockets, too.
I did one, the other one's still in there.
All right, you're okay
It's a
now.
sport coat, they're tucked in, it's a sport coat.
Oh.
You take them out, it's a suit coat. Oh, I gotta switch hands. Let's put that there. All right, good. Raise my right hand.
All right.
Where are you going?
I state my name.
I, Joseph Gray,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
as town supervisor
as town supervisor
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. So help me God. Thank you very much. My wife is mad that I didn't tell her about this ahead of time. I said, it's 10 below zero. Why would you go out on a day like today?
Ron, are you coming up? Are you coming up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, is he coming?
Way ahead of you.
Put your left hand on and raise your right hand. Here, want to switch around? Is that easier? There we go. There we go. You want to say it or you want me to?
No, I probably could memorize it, but
I state your name.
Albert Nicola,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge my duties
and I will faithfully discharge my duties
as town councilman to
as town councilman
the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. I state your name.
I, Thomas Miller,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
and I will faithfully discharge my duties
as town councilman
as town councilman
to the best of my
to the
ability.
best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Isn't he supposed to say all the days of
Thanks,
my
bud.
life or something?
Now we have a form.
Okay, now we got a board.
There we go.
Again, we will call it, we'll call the town board meeting for the reorganizational town board meeting for January 2nd, 2014 to order. We have a number of resolutions to go through, but it shouldn't take us all that long. If people want to stay, fine. If you want to leave, that's fine too. So, resolution to renew our investment policy is passed.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. We also need to renew the
1-2 punch. It's time for a Fisher plow from Frenchie Chevrolet. The new Fisher XV2 plow features extreme flared wings, Fisher's trip edge design, super fast hydraulics, and more. The XV2 gives you both outstanding performance and maximum productivity every time you plow. Frenchie Chevrolet, 255 East Orvis Street, Massena, your Fisher plow headquarters in northern New York.
If you have a business and need more than just a computer salesman, StarTech is your answer. We have 4 technicians available with over 60 years combined experience for fast, efficient, quality service. We've been serving upstate New York since 1983. We support local and wide area networks, and we service most makes and models of computers and printers. We have a complete in-house service facility, and we offer on-site service to most areas.
StarTech, computer, cellular, and music equipment.
The folks at Frenchie's Ford know that when it comes to leasing, you want straight answers. Our professional sales consultants are ready to answer all your questions. Now check out this great lease special. How about this new 2014 Ford Escape SE that features Sirius satellite radio and much more? Lease this one right now for 24 easy payments of just $244 a month. That's less than $9 a day. Frenchie's Ford, 216 East Orvis Street, Massena, or visit FrenchiesFord.com. Ford, go further.
Welcome to Shades Tanning and Hair Salon, located at 108 Maple Street, Massena, New York. Featuring fast, effective, high-intensity tanning in 2 levels. Relax in the laydown or save time in the stand-up. Both are available for your tanning pleasure. In a hurry? Try the 7-Minute Sun Capsule, the hottest bed in town. We also offer a variety of hair services, from everyday cuts and colors to holiday and special occasion styles, all at affordable prices. And don't forget to spoil yourself with one of our luxurious, top-of-the-line tanning products. From intensifiers to bronzers to after-sun moisturizers, we have just what you're looking for. When asked what they thought of Shades,
I like coming here because of the quality of the service and the comfort of the care and, of course, the good company.
stop in today. First hand is free. Or call for an appointment with Joanne at 705-4267. Shades Tanning and Hair, 108 Maple Street, Massena, for all your hair and tanning needs.
Hi, I'm Mike Jones. We're here at StarTech Computer. We have computers, cellular telephones, and music equipment. We do repairs on most makes and models of computers, and we'd like to tell you what we got going on this week.
Smokey here from StarTech Computer, here to tell you about what has to be one of the cheapest cell phone companies around. It's $10 for 4 months with 100 minutes. That equals out to 25 minutes per month and $2.70. Now, I don't know too many cell phone companies that can compete with that. These guys have the same great coverage as one of the leading competitors in this market, so you're not going to have to worry about dead zones or call drops or any of that. And we do sell cell phones here. Some of the phones we have are like this Motorola phone. This is a flip phone. It does have a camera. It does have speakerphone. It is one of the cheaper phones we have. We also have the Motorola Razrs, which are nice phones. And we sell the cards here. And we also have other plans here if you're interested. So come on down and take a look.
second. Any discussion?
Who second? I'm sorry.
Albert seconded. No discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution to renew the non-discrimination policies of the town of Massena.
So moved.
Motion, is there a second? Second, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution to appoint a compliance officer to the town supervisor.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. For Sam and for Tom, those are pretty much the compliances that we have to be compliant with certain policies. I'm the guy who's responsible for making sure we're compliant for the most part. Some of it passes down. The other stuff is pretty self-explanatory. We also need to name an official newspaper or newspapers. We've traditionally named the Courier Observer and the Watertown Daily Times.
So,
And entertain a
and
motion for that.
it's or, Joe?
Oh,
We
yeah.
changed that to or a few years
Yeah,
ago,
we
right?
I guess we did or, right.
Because,
Yeah,
Because
If we name
Courier
them both,
doesn't
we
have
have-
paper on Monday.
right, depends on the deadlines, yeah. Okay? We have.
Second.
Does Sam there? Okay, whatever. All right, discussion on that. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carried. This other piece of business, authorizing the town official to attend the Association of Towns meeting in New York on February 16th to the 19th of 2014. The New York State Association of Towns has an annual meeting in New York City every February. And it's a good thing, I think, for new board members to go, and even for existing board members to go if they're interested. What we typically do, the town will pay for your expenses to travel down, and for lodges and meals. It's usually go down on a Sunday, it starts on Monday, and you head back home on Wednesday. In the past, there has been a bus that takes people from Franklin and St. Lawrence and sometimes Jefferson County. You ride a bus down, or you can make your own accommodations to get to New York City. But it's pretty informative if you can take the time to do it. It does, obviously, we spend taxpayers' money to do it, but it's money well spent, in my opinion. So what we typically have done is we approve someone to go, if they're able to go, if they're not, and then we'll also approve an alternate delegate. So we're kind of springing on you guys quickly, but we can approve the expenditure, and then we can pick the delegate. We can pick the delegates at the January meeting, right?
No, because I have to send in that resolution to Association of Towns for the voting purposes.
Okay.
So, should be done today.
If I could, we've had a veteran board here, and
Yes.
each of us had gone to the Association of Towns meetings.
I went my first 2 years, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we didn't send anybody last year, the reason being it's so expensive. I assume it's still at the New York Hill.
Yeah, the Hilton.
Yeah.
Midtown.
The lodging and the meals and the transportation, when we've flown, we've gone on the bus, and we've taken the train. So, it's well over $1,000, but however, I do think that for the new guys, it's valuable. I mean, the way they break it down, town boards are by themselves, clerks are by themselves, assessors, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
It's a very full agenda, all kinds
Yeah.
of workshops, and good opportunity to network, but also to learn, so.
Yeah, I think it is for one or both of them to go. I think, we have all been at one time or another. So the reason we didn't go last year was we had a sizable tax increase, and it is expensive, even though there is money in the budget for it.
Yeah, I think it's money well spent. It's not just a party, it's pretty educational and very beneficial. So.
I would have to see if I can get time off. I mean,
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
opposed to going.
Okay. Why don't we do this? Why don't we put one of you as the delegate, one as the alternate? If both can go, great.
Okay.
If not, one can go, then, so, why don't we make Tom the delegate and Sam as the alternate? If that's
They
right with
usually
you guys?
vote on Wednesday mornings.
and then
That's the voting
you
day.
take off.
Yeah, right, the business meeting, there's votes on Wednesday morning, and you're done by noon on Wednesday, people head home. So usually you're back home by Wednesday night.
Okay.
Okay, and also all expenses incurred for travel, meals, and lodging of the town of Massena upon presentation of itemized vouchers at the regular board meeting. So when you come back, just bring your vouchers and we'll obviously cover all the expenses.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I'll send you gentlemen some information.
Yeah, there's a whole agenda, there's a website you can go through too as well, and they're pretty good about sending you
You
stuff.
get a magazine. With a magazine, will have an agenda.
Yeah, like a packet, yeah. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. And spouses do go, but we don't pay for the spouses, but she's more than welcome to go with us.
Tracy wrote
Tracy.
Second honeymoon.
Tracy and I read.
It's a good trip for spouses.
You said you wanted to go on vacation this spring, there you go.
It's definitely a good trip for spouses.
Don't
You
leave us loose in New York City.
just don't get arrested, and if you do, make sure it doesn't make the paper up here, that's all.
Put it on a voucher.
No, we don't cover bail. I think there's a law against that, I'm not sure.
It's time to hit Old Man Winter with a 1-2 punch. It's time for a Fisher plow from Frenchie Chevrolet. The Fisher Extreme V plow takes efficiency and plowing to a whole new level. It features a completely redesigned blade with tapered wing design, gap coverage, high carbon steel cutting edge, and much, much more, providing you with the greater performance and reliability. Frenchie Chevrolet, 255 East Orvis Street, Massena, your Fisher plow headquarters in northern New York.
Fourth Coast Entertainment Magazine, published monthly, distributed throughout northern New York and surrounding areas, providing information on the arts, bands, concerts, nightclubs, recreational activities, and tourism. Online at fourthcoastentertainment.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Jones. We're down at StarTech at 260 East Orvis Street, right across from Frenchie Chevrolet. We have computer equipment, cellular telephones, and music equipment. And we'd like to tell you about one of the deals we got going on today.
Hello, I'm Bill Tracy. I'm here at StarTech Music, and I would like to right now point out this bass guitar, which we have on special. But the only way that you're going to get this special is if you come in and say that you saw this ad on TV, and I'll knock another $50 off this guitar. This bass right here is an Austin. It's a 4-string, normally marked $299. But again, like I said, you come in, we'll knock $50 off. Beautiful natural finish with a rosewood neck. Great for a beginner or for somebody that is gigging out right now.
StarTech, where we make things work for you.
All right, I need a resolution to authorize the town clerk to attend the town clerk's conference and any educational seminars and the expenses incurred involving travel, lodging, and meals be paid by the town of Massena upon presentation of itemized vouchers at a regular board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, discussion.
Jed, is that in Placid? That one?
No, it's in Saratoga this year.
It's been in Buffalo and West.
It goes usually
all
Saratoga
over.
every other year. Last year it was in Buffalo.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. We have a resolution to establish the monthly meeting schedule for the 2012 calendar year, to meet the third Wednesday of the month at 5:30 p.m. The calendar is attached to your packet as well. So we need a motion to set those meeting dates.
So moved.
Motion is there a second? Second by
We
Mr.
don't need to
Cole.
make any changes or anything, let's look at it
Oh, the calendar itself. Okay, holiday
Well,
or?
the Association of Towns meeting is from 16th through the 19th.
We fall in there.
Yeah, so it falls on that. So we probably want to change that date.
To the last
Move that one
Thursday.
back a month, or a week rather.
Move it up to next week.
Want to move it up or back?
Well, what do you want? After?
After.
Okay, so the
26th.
26th.
26?
All right, so February will be moved to the 26th, and everything else will be the third Wednesday. Same time, 5:30. Okay, do we have a motion about that yet?
So moved. I already did.
Oh, okay.
Well, motion by Miller, second by McCauley, whatever.
You want to
Discussion?
Yeah, with changing February from the 19th to the 20th.
Does that have to be part of the motion or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
is that gonna work?
Yep.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. We also need to establish, pass a resolution establishing official bank for the town of Massena deposits. They have been, for multiple purposes, we use multiple banks. First Niagara, Key Bank, Community Bank, and MBT Bank. Is there a motion? Motion in a second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Abstentions, motion carries. A resolution to allow the supervisor or deputy supervisor in the supervisor's absence and the town clerk or the deputy town clerk in the town clerk's absence to use a check reader to sign checks, logs of checks printed are to continue to be manually signed by both supervisor and town clerk or deputy. So we use this stamp to stamp the checks, but the log inventory of all the checks is hand signed. And we review all the checks every week. So we need a resolution to authorize that. A motion to authorize that, rather.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution to authorize the countersigning of checks. Make sure that all the checks have two signatures, the supervisor and town clerk, and any two board members.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution authorizing the town highway superintendent authority to purchase without town board approval any item not to exceed $1,500.
So,
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion?
Joe.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How long has it been, I know it was 1,000, but now it's 1,500, is that
Adequate.
adequate? I mean, with today's prices?
Well, $3,600 we just about right now. I don't know, I guess,
2,000 be better.
yeah.
I would suggest that we raise that to 2,000.
Okay, we have a motion to authorize the highway superintendent to purchase without town board approval items up to $2,000.
The procurement policy that requires.
1,500.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it being an issue. Anytime I've had to do something, I come and we just take care of it, I guess.
All right.
Item 3 right here says 1,500.
Just leave it.
So I need a motion to go back to the original amount, $1,500.
So,
Is that just for him or every department head?
Every
or
department.
It's everybody. Yeah.
Every department head? Okay. That was the only question I had, Joe.
Okay. And is there a second?
Second.
Yeah, okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. A resolution, one more at least, accepting the procurement policy as is, or with the following, any changes? Any changes to Maine's procurement policy, or is it okay the way it looks, gentlemen?
Motion to accept current.
Okay. And motion, is there a second?
second.
Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries.
I'm Mark Bogdan, Certified Public Accountant. We here at this office will prepare income tax returns for businesses and individuals. So if you have a C corporation, an S corporation, even partnerships, and sole proprietors, we can take care of your tax needs. At the office, we can prepare your payroll and bookkeeping needs. We offer full bookkeeping services and full payroll services, as well as assistance with preparing your payroll quarterlies and sales tax returns.
Come on into Frenchie Selects right now and harvest yourself a real deal this fall on a quality select pre-owned vehicle of your choice. How about this 2012 Chevy Captiva LTZ that features all-wheel drive, leather, and much more, now just $25,900. Or check out this 2013 Chevy Cruze 2LT that features leather, power driver and passenger seats, and much more, now just $21,100. Frenchie Selects, corner of Route 37 and Parker Avenue, Massena, or visit FrenchieSelects.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Jones. We're down at StarTech at 260 East Orvis Street, right across from Frenchie Chevrolet. We have computer equipment, cellular telephones, and music equipment. And we'd like to tell you about one of the deals we got going on today.
Smokey here at StarTech Computer with the GMC Bulldozer computer package. This is a Foxconn motherboard with an AMD CPU. It has a quad-core 2.6 GHz socket AM3 processor. It's 3 gig of DDR2 RAM. It has a 500 gig SATA 3 hard drive, a DVD-RW burner with LightScribe, and we're packaging this with Windows 7, a Logitech USB keyboard and mouse, and an iInc 28-inch full 1080p LCD flat panel display. This computer package has 7 cooling fans plus the CPU cooling fan, 3 of which are LED. As you can see, they're red on the case. It has 2 thermal sensors so you can keep an eye on your temperatures, and it has a vertical CD-ROM tray, and I'll show you that right now. Makes this computer very unique. The package is starting at $14.99. If you come in, we might be able to cut you a deal.
StarTech, computer, cellular, and music equipment.
Contract with Keith and Gustafson as town attorney at a salary of at a rate of $150 per hour, plus incidental costs listed in the contract. The attorney will provide a written contract with proof of insurance. Need a motion to enter that contract.
Second.
Motion and a second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution authorizing the supervisor to sign a hold harmless agreement with St. Lawrence County. That's for highway purposes, for plowing and any other work we need to do for them.
What we do for them, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They have a motion?
So move.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution to renew the following contracts under a blanket resolution. One is the Rescue Squad, North Country Life Flight, Meals on Wheels, the Aluminum Historical Society, the Chamber of Commerce, Humane Society, and the Louisville Rescue. All of these organizations provide services for the town, and we have contracts with them to provide those services. And this one resolution will authorize me to sign all the contracts so that we keep those services current.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roger?
Louisville Rescue, there's no such thing as Louisville Rescue.
It should be the fire department.
Louisville.
Yeah, but it's for us to provide services to the town of Louisville, rescue services to the town of Louisville.
They're first responders.
Yeah.
No?
No, they don't have anything.
Really?
We provide service to Louisville. Town of Massena does.
Really, they don't have
Yep.
any more first responders here. Well,
No, we do it all, we do.
Okay? No further discussion?
Was the library falling on that too, or no?
No, they're actually a town entity, so they can't get away from, they can't get out of it if they want to. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. A resolution to renew the employee assistance program with Reach Out, which is a not-for-profit organization, for the period of January 1 through December 31 of 2013.
Before
Should be 14, you're right, yeah. I'm reading what the clerk wrote, she's messing me up. $3,600 per year. What Reach Out provides, if somebody needs counseling services for alcohol abuse or substance abuse or any other matter, Reach Out has counselors that can provide that for our employees.
So move.
Motion and a second, all right. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Resolution to use the municipal investors service. Again, it's financial advisors that we have to provide assistance with different financial matters. Contract.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Authorize the town clerk to go out for quotes for outside audits for the years 2014, 15, and 16. Informational packet will be supplied by the bookkeeper. We have to have an annual audit, and we typically bid 3 years at a time. So we're due to bid auditing services for those 3 years.
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion and abstention, motion carries. Yearly appointment by blanket resolution. We have a number of these. The Deputy Registrar of Vital Statistics with Pamela Catanzari, the Deputy Town Clerk Pamela Catanzari, the Justice Court Clerk Dora Richter, Assistant Court Clerk Martha Granger, Receiver of Taxes Taya Price, Deputy Receiver of Taxes Margaret Demo, Second Deputy Receiver of Taxes is Nancy Frigo, Airport Manager Frank DiAgostino, Historian Mary Ellen Castleman, Superintendent of Buildings and Grounds Frank DiAgostino, Superintendent of Highways Frank DiAgostino, Town Hall Custodian James Beckstead, and Dog Warden or Dog Control Officer is a contract with Bob Summerfield, and the Town Policeman for court purposes is a contract with the Village of Massena. Need a motion to approve all of those.
So.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Any questions on any of those guys? Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstentions, motion carries. Supervisor appointments. Secretary and bookkeeper of Nancy Frigo. Deputy supervisor will continue with Albert Nicole as long as he behaves. One more year.
I know whether I'm going to behave.
Well, you'll be out if you don't.
That's a pure guess.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Okay, as far as liaisons, we have a few changes to different boards. The library liaisons for the town board will be Councilman Nicola and Carbone. The liaisons to the museum will be Councilman Miller and Carbone. The Recreation Commission liaisons will be Councilman Nicola and Miller. The Massena Electric Board will be Councilman Nicola and Carbone. The Rescue Squad will be Macaulay and Miller. Hospital will be Councilman Macaulay and Supervisor Gray. Town Board and the Business Development Corporation will be Councilman Macaulay and Carbone. Town Board, the Chamber of Commerce will be Supervisor Gray. Highway Committee will be Councilman Nicola and Supervisor Gray. Airport Committee, Nicola and Gray again. The Audit Committee to go through the bills and sign them each week, or month rather, is Councilman Nicola and Macaulay. The Budget Committee is the entire town board. We've got a job description committee for hiring, and it's been the supervisor, and the Councilman Miller will be on there. The Personnel Committee for right now will be Councilman McCauley and Miller. Liaisons to the Power Authority are Councilman Nicola and the supervisor, and I will be the liaison to the St. Regis Mohawk Tribal Council. Okay. We need what else do we need? Oh, these are for filling vacancies on the board. Do you have any nominations for the planning board?
I'd like to nominate Phil Triers.
Yep.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Anyone else on the planning board? We have...
Which term are you doing? Want to replace Sam or Phil?
Sure. That's an unexpired term?
Yes.
Until 2017.
Dred, could you repeat what you said?
I asked which term. One is an unexpired term and one's a 5-year term. So Sam's coming off that board, so his unexpired term goes to 2017.
Any other nominations for planning board? We had interest from Bob Elsner, 10 Irwin Drive. Entertain a motion for him as well.
So,
Robert Elsner.
Second.
What was the address? I'm sorry, Joe.
10 Irwin Drive.
Elsner.
Yes, ELSNER.
Okay. For the second term.
Yes. Okay, there's only 2 vacancies there, so...
We did, didn't we?
Oh, we're gonna do...
Did we have a move? I'll second it, Joe first it.
Yeah, whatever.
Albert did,
Whatever,
okay,
yeah.
second.
All right, okay. Did we vote?
What's that?
We gotta vote.
Yes, right. We'll vote on both. You want to vote? Can we do both of them at one time?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
No, let's do it one at a time. All right. So Philip Triers and Robert Elsner to the planning board. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention. Okay, zoning board of appeals. Lynn Smith, his term is expiring. There's also a vacancy there.
That's my vacancy.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. So, I left that name downstairs too.
Can we go get it?
The guy you were talking to me about?
I don't remember. There's a gentleman called in the other day, I talked to him. We can, let's wait on that. We can do it in 2 weeks anyway, so. Is Lynn Smith, has anybody spoken with Lynn?
I'm sure he won't.
I'm pretty sure you want to be reappointed. Okay, so I entertain a motion to reappoint Lynn Smith for another 5 years.
So,
Second.
Motion and a second. Okay, discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carried. There's actually only 1 vacancy on the museum board. At some point, we ended up appointing 6 people, and there's supposed to be 5, and it just was kind of left that way. So although 2 people, we've had a resignation and 1 term is expiring, we'll only be replacing the 1 term that's expiring. That'll bring the board back to its normal contingent of 5. They've been 6 for a couple of years through kind of just circumstances, the way things worked out. And we've talked to the museum board, they don't need the extra body, they don't feel so. We're just going to fill 1 vacancy.
I move we appoint Sally Edo.
Sally Edo, okay.
second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. We have a term expiring on the library board, Mark Englert.
He wishes to be reappointed.
I'll take that in the form of a motion.
Yes.
Is there a second for Mark Englert? Reappointed. Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Also, a term expiring for Ralph Bayfeld on the
I make a motion.
on
Will you
the-
reappoint Ralph?
Let me finish the board, will you? On the Massena Rescue Squad Board of Managers. We have a motion to reappoint Mr. Bethel.
Yeah, I'll second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Term of Rennie Hart's expiring on the Massena Electric Board. We have a nomination there.
I'd move that we reappoint Rainey Hart,
Second.
MED Board.
Motion and a second. All those in favor, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Term of Ron, on the Massena Business Development Corporation Board, Ron Bacon's term is expired actually on 12/31. We have a motion to nominate someone there.
I move we reappoint Ron Bacon.
Okay?
Second.
Second, and a second. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor of reappointing Ron Bacon to the GDC Board, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Term expired on 12/31 of George Trippany of the Massena Joint Recreation Commission.
He would like to be reappointed, and he's an excellent board member.
I second that.
Motion
Second.
and second, Mr. Miller. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. Hospital Board, what have I done with my paperwork? I don't even remember here where I appointed. The first 5-year term will be Loretta Perez. Second 5-year term will be Scott Wilson. And there is still one vacancy that I hope to fill in 2 weeks. I want to thank Darrell Paquin and Andy Spanberg for their many years of service. They've been very valuable assets, and we appreciate their contribution. The MED chairman.
I'm sorry, just to back up, I just want to make sure, is Loretta going on for Darrell? Is
Yes.
Those two replacements? Okay.
Yeah, and then Scott will replace Andy Spanberg.
Question, Joe.
Yes,
The supervisor just appoints them, not the board?
right.
For just the, like, the
Just the
hospital,
hospital
MED?
Yeah, MED chairman. yeah.
MED chairman.
Is that like a law, or is that's, why is that? Why is it different than these other boards, I guess my question.
It's
Actually, the law is on the MED. That's in the law, that is
Yeah.
the supervisor's appointment.
It is.
Yeah.
And,
When they created MED, that was put in the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the hospital board is in their bylaws, but it's also in local law as well.
Okay. All right. I didn't know. Okay.
And then as the MED chairman, I reappoint Jim Shaw as the chairman of the MED board. Okay. Town code enforcement officer and fire inspector. We need to appoint Pete Devine. I would expect me to appoint, we have a motion, is there a motion to appoint Pete Devine as code enforcement?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries. We have one other piece of business. Highway Superintendent has asked us to move, he needs to replace a plow unit. You have a handout that you got just before the meeting. You have 3 bids. Well, Frank says he's going to see the plow with several cracks and the push-arm wing adapter are worn. What's that mean? Frank's not working right?
Well, it's basically, it'll fail at some point, and we don't obviously want it to fail in the middle of the winter. So I got the 3 quotes. Tenco came in at $3,600, fifth wheel $3,700, and Stadium at $3,900. And obviously, I'd like to go with Tenco at $3,600.
Your recommendation is Tenco.
I'll move on that.
Second.
They're all, it's all the same equipment. It's just it's all Tenco equipment sold by these dealers. Our trucks have Tenco equipment on them, so we have to refit it with the Tenco plow to fit our hardware on our trucks.
But just pin and bolted, or has to be welded, or?
Pin and bolted.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention. Motion carries. Any other business to come before the reorganizational meeting? Okay, the next regular town board meeting will be January 15th, 2014, 5:30 p.m. Same station, same location. Okay, thanks very much. You need a motion to adjourn, right?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Abstention, motion carries.
Good job.
For over 30 years now, Frenchie's Chevrolet has been serving the North Country. And now Frenchie's has a new look and a bigger and better selection of over 100 new Chevrolets to choose from. Like this new 2014 Chevy Traverse LS that features all-wheel drive, navigation, and much more. Right now, lease this one for 39 easy payments of just $327 a month. That's less than $10 a day. Frenchie's Chevrolet, 255 East Orvis Street, Massena, or visit FrenchieChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads.
There's always something going on at St. Lawrence Center. What brings you to St. Lawrence Center? I love all the products and entertainment too. What brings you to St. Lawrence Center? Their prices are affordable. It's my favorite place to go to have fun. There's always something going on at St. Lawrence Center.
Hi, I'm Mike Jones. We're down at StarTech at 260 East Orvis Street, right across from Frenchie's Chevrolet. We have computer equipment, cellular telephones, and music equipment, and we'd like to tell you about one of the deals we got going on today.
And here we have a beautiful Epiphone DOT Studio guitar. This is like a lower grade version of a 335 Gibson. Great for blues, jazz. This is actually Smokey's favorite guitar here in the store. You can catch him playing all kinds of blues. And the out-of-tune Beatles tuning. How's that? I will tune it if you buy it. This guitar is going for, last I remember, I think it was $300. So come in, I may give you a special deal on this one as well.
StarTech, where we make things work for you.